a guy, I'm a man on the street. What a guy, I'm loose on my feet. Stop.
Moss 2 picks up the story immediately from the end of the first part. It's not required if you haven't played the first part, as the story gets explained to you at the beginning, but for the better experience I would recommend playing Moss first. Now I really can't get over how spectacular this game is. If you like Moss the first game, then this one will blow your mind. It just looks so stunning. The attention to details everywhere in this game are remarkable. Make sure you have a good look around with your head with each scene you go to. I especially love how the hall that you read your book in changes in looks with each new chapter. Now if you're unfamiliar with Moss series, you are playing the Reader and going on adventures with an adorable little mouse called Quill. Together you will fight battles and solve puzzles. You will not only control Quill through this adventure, but you as the Reader will be required to lend a hand from above by moving platforms, opening doors, even holding back enemies. This game has also stepped up from the first game in terms of how involved the reader gets. There is a lot more to get interactive with, but I won't give away all the new stuff and I will let you discover it as you play. Also, Quill herself gets a few more things she can do from the first game, but again, I don't want to give all her secrets away. But as you progress through the game, both Quill and the reader gain more powers. Also, there is a new character that's introduced halfway into the game. Now, could this be an introduction for a future co-op play? The size of this game is big, with lots of varied scenarios, and you can expect to get around 5 to 6 hours of playtime out of Moss 2. The controls are exactly the same as the first game, but with some more added for learning the new powers. The basics are very simple, but some of the newer powers may catch you out a few times as you try them out. The puzzles are similar to the way they work in the first Moss game, but also they differ, and some of them will require a little more thought and patience, but they are not impossible or frustrating. The balance seems to be very good. The story once again is told via books between your adventures, and everything is narrated just perfectly. The story just fits like a glove beautifully along to the gameplay. Now, I really would have loved to have seen some more custom choices for Quill herself, like hidden items out in the world that you could find to change her outfits, hats, boots and swords and so on. Sometimes those little choices make a difference. I do love this series and I hope they will continue to make many more Moss games and maybe give her a bow and arrow or a crossbow, even introduce co-op mode. I'd also like to see more variants in enemies and maybe introduce traps of some sorts. Imagine a game of Quill goes to the city on an adventure. I really do think this series has so much to offer in future games. I also believe that there's bags of potential for some great pass-through gameplay. So on that note, I score Moss 2 a 43 out of 45. You can find my scoring system in the description section below. Now please tap that like button. If you found my review helpful, leave a comment on that. Leave a comment on what you think looks good about this game. Come be part of this growing community and hit that subscribe button. Many thanks guys, and happy gaming.
Sahima was shocked to find the arcane hex on the castle door gone.